Hello, Pastor Steve Waldron here with New Life Pentecostal Church, Albany, Georgia. I want to talk to us today about the Ica stones. More specifically, this particular book, Secrets of the Ica Stones and Nazca Lines, Proofs that Dinosaurs and Man Live Together by Dennis Swift. Now, Dennis Swift, I don't know a lot about him. He claims to be a doctor. I can't find where he got his doctorate from. He also says that kind of a former evolutionist. But once he began to examine the evidence, he realized that man and dinosaurs did live together. Now, before we get into the Ica stones, it reminds me of Don Patton, who's a very good archaeologist. If you can find his stuff on YouTube, it is great. Don Patton. He said he was given a talk one time about dinosaur human footprints being congruent together. And he knows for a fact they were not made up. These were not hoaxes. They had all the proof. The next day, he'd given that talk in Nashville, Tennessee. He got a call from Glen Rose, Texas. The curator, they said the person who had won the World Humanist of the Year, or the American Humanist of the Year award, had been in Don Patton's talk, had heard him say that, caught a plane, flew out there, and was with a sledgehammer sledging these things to eliminate the evidence. Because if dinosaurs and man lived together, evolution really didn't happen. Now, when I say evolution, of course I'm talking about macroevolution, the transmigration between species, not microevolution, which God has given to all of us to adjust to particular surroundings. Just because a moth turns from white to black on a tree trunk, even though that's all messed up, you know, they've kind of disproven all that now. But even if it did occur, they're still moths. They haven't changed kinds. Darwinian, neo-Darwinian evolution would be talking about changing lines. And there's missing tree trunks in all of this. Not just missing links, the whole tree trunk's missing. So, what are the Ica stones? These are stones, burial stones from Peru that they find in ancient Peruvian graves that have about a third of the Ica stones have pictures of dinosaurs on them. Pictures of dinosaurs. Now let's go through this together. Little photo section. I mean, you got Triceratops, you got Brontosaurus, you got Brachiosaurus, you got T-Rexes, you got Stegs in there. I mean, you got literal dinosaurs. And so if these Ica stones are authentic, besides the commonality of footprints, besides the fact that Greeks had taxonomy for animals, they had one for dragons, which we would call dinosaurs. That term dinosaur wasn't invented until 1841, and basically an angry lizard or angry dragon. Let's see what's on. Oh yeah. So these Peruvian burial stones clearly show dinosaurs and man together. So then the question becomes, are they real? Well, all of the evidence done scientifically show that they are 100% real. Now, there are fake Ica stones out there. You can go on eBay and buy fake Ica stones, because that's one of the ways they've tried to discredit the movement. Now, how did they ever get to be seen that they weren't real anyhow? They weren't authentic for the time, 1,000+ years old. I'll tell you how. What had happened is once these had become kind of famous worldwide, they had begun to get out there worldwide, the Peruvian authorities, the first guy that ever found them, they said, we are going to put you in jail for selling Peruvian antiquities. So he said, I made them up. I did this myself. And that has confused the issue. There's been BBC television specials about all this. They've tried to reproduce them. But again, the scientific evidence shows that they are real. Now, I would say he writes from kind of a non-Christian viewpoint, maybe. You know, but anyhow, maybe he's just trying to be even-handed. Now, he would not leave it there. He would go into the Nazca lines, and he would do signs of ancient surgeries and all of that. He's got tremendous proof that ancient man knew how to do various surgeries. Like there's actually pictures of C-sections going on. There's other pictures from the ancient world, different types of surgeries. So this would go along with the creationist model that ancient man was very smart, very brilliant. The stones of Baalbek, the building of the Great Pyramid, other things, the solstice, the following of the stars, astronomy, mathematics, on and so forth. It's called forbidden archaeology, that ancient man was very, very smart. So this book, before you judge it, I would read it. Before you discredit it out of hand, you probably need to look into it. This is one area where Wikipedia is probably not right in. So even if the Ica stones are not correct, I'm going to tell you, creation still is correct. But this is a great proof for creation that man and dinosaurs lived together. God bless you. I hope you'll get this book.